Right, we're just about to leave for the very first Storyhouse Moonlight cinema in Chester City Centre at Linenhall car park. And this is the first time that we've been out.
Well, we've been out in a garden, but not anywhere else.
Yeah, we've been to Tesco. There's got to be a reason we're dressed this way. Yes, Back to the Future, although these costumes are clearly Back to the Future too. You've probably noticed that if you're a geek. The irony of it is, just before lockdown, what were we due to see?
Back to the Future musical.
So we didn't get to see it, and we still don't know if we will get to see it. So it's rather nice and somewhat poetic that the first thing we do after lockdown is go and see Back to the Future the movie in Chester City Centre, in our home city. And there's no other car I could take, really, is there, other than the Probe. The Probe's coming, and actually, one second. Yes, as I was saying.
Go a bit mad.
We're not the only one who's going to be in costume. I made this for the Probe a while ago. You really got to know a lot about Back to the Future to know. This is the plate that was on the front of the DeLorean in Back to the Future 2. I mean, not the actual one, I made it. That's tin foil behind there. But anyway, we're all three of us are in costume. This is Jennifer, I'm Marty, just in case you didn't know. How's the sound work?
Through your car radio.
It comes through the car radio. Uh-oh.
Got to be there in 10 minutes.
We're leaving shortly, and well, as you just heard, the sound comes through the car radio. They give you an FM frequency. I tend to take my cars apart quite a lot, you'll know that if you know me well, and my car radio is not connected. Right, I've got to go very quickly now and reconnect it. I've got to get the cable out of my other car and reconnect it to my Probe. And we're now going to make our move. We're going to go to the drive-in cinema, and I'm very excited. See you there. Selfie outside. Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. Did you enjoy it? Pity about the weather, wasn't it?
Thanks for telling them to turn the lights off. Thing is, you know when you go to a big event and people try and get out of the car park and they never can?
Yeah.
Why just suddenly, because something's happened in the world, people are able to go out of the car park calmly? This is not going to be like this when we're back to normal. They're just going to go, Whoa. Thanks, bye.
See ya. Thank you. Cheers. Thanks. Thank you. See ya. Take care, mate. Well, we've seen it. Good film. I'd watch that again, actually. Would you?
Yes.
about the 16th time.
I lose track how many times I've seen it.
No, it's really good actually, and it was a good first attempt at, well, it was more than a first attempt, it was a good first time of putting on a drive-in cinema from the Storyhouse in Chester. It was all executed very well. There's a man walking across the road in front of me.
I've probably been to the pub.
I think he's had more than 3 pints. Anyway, yes, it was very organised, the people were very friendly. I think some of the people who work at the Storyhouse are volunteers, aren't they?
I think so, yeah.
We could see the screen fine. The only problem was they didn't sort the weather out for us. They could have stopped it raining, but I suppose that was asking for too much. But other than the rain, it went pretty well.
Nice to get out.
It was nice to get out.
It's still technically inside, because I'm still inside something with Nick, but just not inside the house. But you know what I mean, it's nice to get out.
It was nice to get away from, it was nice to have a change of scenery, as you put it.
Yeah.
Well done, Storyhouse, well done.
Claire's already out of her costume.
Not completely.
Well, not completely, but most of it anyway. She wants a cup of tea, so we are... I'm already dithering. Anyway, let's provide those tips and get on with it.
Tip 1.
Take a demister pad with you, because you don't want to be relying on your car's heater when you want to conserve the battery life to then start your car at the end of the film. So take a demister pad.
Don't go with more than 2 people, especially not in your household, because you can't social distance, and also you can't stay in the back of the car.
No.
With the rain.
Just make sure, check the view from the back seat of your car before you put people in there.
And pour some water over the bonnet.
I thought you were going to say pour some water over them.
No, to see if you can create the rain.
When you say the bonnet, you mean the windscreen?
The windscreen.
The windscreen, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we have to use the windscreen wipers just for anybody who's worried about running the car battery down. Make sure it's fully charged before you...
And connect your radio.
And, oh yeah, make sure you connect your radio. Mine works in the end, by the way. But yeah, if you're worried about using the radio for 2 hours and using the windscreen wipers, my car is 25 years old. I mean, it's got a fairly new battery, what, a year or 2 old, but it didn't die. The battery was fine. It started at the end, so you don't need to worry about that. And there are people that they will help you if your car goes wrong. Take some jump leads just in case though, there's another tip. And the final tip, it didn't annoy us, but there was a slight issue where certain people didn't know how to
turn the lights off.
Yeah, you won't believe it, but well, I suppose it's with these cars where the lights come on automatically, people don't know where the switch is to turn them off. So the minute they put their ignition on, they then put the lights on and annoy everyone around them, because you're not meant to have your lights on, are you?
And you can take your own food, if you said that.
No, we haven't said that. There's another tip. That's your final tip. If you're...
You can take your picnic with you.
Yeah, you can take a picnic, yeah. If you're a pair of tight asses like us, and you don't want to spend money on food there, although it looked quite nice to be fair, they have pizzas and stuff. You can take your own food. We had a bag of Haribo and some other stuff.
Squashies.
Oh, that popcorn you made there, bloody awful.
I got a refund on it.
You made it?
No, it was the pop kernels from Amazon.
Oh, the kernels. Don't buy popcorn kernels from Amazon. There's an extra tip that's got nothing to do with the event. Anyway, Claire wants a cup of tea now.